Warning, the following episode contains content not suitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. On the last episode, we continued exploring the second half of the Citadel. We had 3 areas left to go: the holding area, the hospital, and back to the docking bay. Finished a bunch of missions at the docking bay. Got Balak from Bring Down the Sky DLC in Mass Effect 1 to actually join our cause and gave us the Batarian fleet that he now had under his control. Pretty much the entire rest of the Batarians. We also got Cortez to finally let go of his dead husband. We also, I think that was all we did there. We also said goodbye to Thane, who passed away from the giant katana that went through his stomach. But at least we did it in a kind way with his son by his side, and he died a hero. But Ashley also joined us, so if we go upstairs to our cabin, which is the area where we can actually see what our squad mates are, she should now appear under this list. And actually, it's a good thing I came up here too, because crap, I can't check. Oh, wait. I'm missing something. 2 things. I'm missing a ship right there and right there. Ooh, the Citadel one is moving. Ooh, that's pretty. Now I'm missing some over here too. My collection must be complete. And look at the side difference between the Normandy 1 and the Normandy 2. This is a big ship. Anyway, now that this episode, we're just going to be going around the Normandy because it's been a while since we did that. Now after, the Citadel 2, Citadel's been attacked. We've lost a couple squad mates. And by squad mates, I mean former squad mates like Morden. We've lost Thane. Just everything is spiraling out of control right now, apparently. So we can talk with some more squad mates. Let's see who some of them are. No one's up here. Good. Edie and Joker on the bridge. Trainers by the galaxy map. Lara's in her cabin. Dr. Chakwas, who, before I started, I got a message from Trainer saying that she wanted to talk to me. She is in medical. Mess hall. Garrus is in the mess hall for some reason. Ashley's in the starboard observation, which is where she'd be staying normally. The engineers are down in the engineering. Allers is waiting for us in the cargo, and Javik's in the port cargo, and then there's James and Cortez in the basement. But if you notice right here, the reason why I couldn't check is because it said to get it to pop back up. It's not going to pop back up, is it? It said something about invite Allers. That is from that little email that she gave us downstairs that she wanted to do a little piece on, well, the war, basically. So, I should get fish. Did I buy the automatic VI so that this would feed itself instead of me having to come up here almost every mission and feed them? Let's invite Allers up here.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
That better have been a wrong signal. And now we got an asset update. And now we have the ability to invite James up here. He wants to talk to us about something. So you're gonna be seeing this a lot with this invite button up here. Most of the squad mates that we have will want to be like want to have a little one-on-one with us, and this is probably the best place to do that. So we've had all ours. Technically, she's not a squad mate, but she's on the ship. James, we can do it. I think Liara. I don't think Garrus does it. Edie, I don't think does it either. I don't really know. Ashley might. I'm not sure. But let's get James to come up here now, since we have the ability to.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey, man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, Loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody, somewhere, managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not 'cause I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
Really, that bed looks comfy. But, okay, that's now 2 people down. I don't think, no one else is here. So now we can finally look at the squad selection and see that Ashley is now joined way over here. And we now have 6 people on the screen. It's getting a little crowded because everyone seems to be very big on the screen. I think there's, in fact, I'm fairly certain there's only one more squad mate that we can get. But we're sticking with Liara and Garrus for now because they're our friends. Javik we barely talked to. Edie, we barely talked to. James we just talked to. Yes, except just me. I don't think I have any new emails. Oh god, these are very old. Why are these very old? Oh, by the way, you want to read this thing right here about... As soon as I can find it. Where the crap is it? Kai Ling's dossier. You want to read this for good reasons. So, you just simply need to go on it like this. You don't need to... I don't think you really need to scroll down it that much, but we're going to scroll down all the way just in case. Because that triggers something that's going to happen on later in the game. And having now read that, it'll help us a lot. So, I think we're done here. Let's head down to the shuttle bay. Actually, I kind of talked with James, so I don't really need to talk with anyone anymore. And no offense to Cortez, but I think I might be going down a road I don't necessarily want to do in this game. So, I'm going to avoid that right now. I mean, I picked Liara. I picked Liara, but I just don't want to in this game. Not right now. Liara for this run. Anything I can upgrade? I don't think I can. I think I've upgraded everything I could. What is that? What is that? That looks like a sweet assault rifle. Granted, I don't really need it because I have the best assault rifle in the game. How about here? What's for sale at places? Sporting goods. Don't need any of those. State arms. Oh, there's a helmet that we missed. Sort of supplies. Oh, another upgrade for our Metagel, of course. Anything here? Oh, I can actually buy some fish. So what fish look the cutest? They're all the same price. Ah, we'll look around somewhere else. Let's see. Assault rifle piercing mod. I think we have that up on our thing, but it won't hurt. Let's give that to her. That to her. And that. So you almost bought out that entire thing. Pistol scope, heatsink, pistol piercing mod. That's for Liara. That's for Liara, definitely. She's probably going to be using both of those. Spectre requisitions. Can't buy any of these stuff for... Oh well. Those are too expensive anyway. Center barrel 4. That's for Garrus, if he ever uses it. Shoulder guard. And there's one last area. Alright, I think we're good. We've now bought everything that we could right now. There's gonna be a lot of pop-ups. Actually, is James even still down here? He is.
Hey, Commander. Parts of Tuchanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything.
I think I just interrupted something. He was about to talk about Udina, wasn't he?
Hey.
Yep, he did. Alright, so we just finished it off. If you, like, for instance, if I didn't do this walkthrough right now and I waited until after the next big thing that happens in this game, and I went and talked with Vega, he'd start at the new things and make his way down until we were eventually caught back up. So, you don't need to worry if you accidentally skip something, unless it's, like, time sensitive. Oh, I picked the armor.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial. I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, good job. Let me get in the elevator. Engineering time. Let's see, who is down here again? We have Allers, we have the engineering crew, who should probably be happy now that we bought that engineering thing for them. And Javik, who we haven't seen in forever. See, we just did your thing. I think there's something that might...
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by C-Sec. We speak with the man who fought on the front lines, Commander Shepard. How did Cerberus get in? Where was the Citadel fleet? Find out in a Battlespace exclusive. Commander.
Alright, I think we're good there too. God, you got a lot of pictures. You do have Cortez's husband on here as well. Alright, engineering crew, how's it going in here? Where's Kenneth? Where's Kenneth at?
Thanks, Commander. That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
So that's where Kenneth is. See, I'm saying his first name because I now remember it. Since I continued forgetting it every single time throughout Mass Effect 2 and I think at the beginning of Mass Effect 3.
Kenneth is still installing the thermal conduit down in the crawl space. We'll have a report later.
Wait, so is he down here? Can I see him down here? It says that he's here. I mean, it says he's on the map. Hello? I guess he's not down here. Oh well. Alright, I think that's enough for this. Oh no, we still have Javik. We still have Javik. I almost forgot Javik again. We're actually getting through this pretty quickly. I mean, we haven't really talked with anyone. It's just been like the standard, they're just gonna repeat a line and then until we hit the ending.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
I would like to visit the Citadel sometime, when it is not infested with traitors.
Where's this giant text right here coming from?
I've heard about the Kylen human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I will enjoy killing most. Yes? Yes?
Alright, we've hit his loop. So there's this thing right here that he keeps on looking at. We'll get into that later on in the game. Yeah, Javik and the Protheans seem a lot different than what we have been told throughout Mass Effect 1 and 2. Not to mention in Mass Effect 1, all those statues that we saw of that alien race that we assumed were the Protheans, but ended up becoming, I think they ended up becoming the precursor to the Protheans. But here's Garrus, not in the mess hall as this thing says, but by the memorial wall. Who if you now look right here, right at the bottom, Thane has now been added to the wall. 4 blocks above him, you can see Mordin, and 2 blocks above him, you can see Kaidan.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends, and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Kaidan.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun. Good to have Ash back.
Okay, that's all Garrus is saying. He didn't even mention Thane, despite the fact he was standing right next to the memorial wall. I don't even know why I came in here. There's no one here to talk to. Let's go talk with Ashley. We haven't talked with Ashley in Normandy since... well, we didn't even talk with her in Mass Effect 1.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Okay, you don't say anything at all. Good. Great. I'm so glad you're on the ship again. Yeah, and here's Thane's room. That's something right there. I'd been very upset if that was like one of the... That was where one of my ships were at. I feel like I've missed some. Because... Oh, what was that? Life support open. Because I'm missing some on the wall. I just checked all the shops again. And there were no sculpture ship to get there. Poker table? Anything around the poker table? Not at all. Who smokes in here? Why are there... Ashtray. What is that thing? Oh, hello, music. Can I get drunk in here? Aw. It's not like in Mass Effect 1 where I can get drunk. And this machine, whatever it is, that's supposed to be like their video game console of the future? Did I make that same joke in Mass Effect 2? Yeah, whatever. That's already... Alright, Garrus is done. Ashley's done. That only leaves Liara on here. And Dr. Chakwas wants to talk to us. Nothing in here. I wonder if we can even go into... Yeah, we can go in here, so... I don't think there's anything in here for even us to get. If Garrus somehow pops back into this room, I'm gonna be surprised. Alright, I don't know what that does. I don't even know why I came back here. I don't think my, I don't think any of my missing model ships are in here. Unless it's right here. Nope. Unless there's like one right here. Nope, there is absolutely nothing here. Alright, well, coming in the guns area was a mistake. There's nothing in here for us to do. Alright, let's go talk with Dr. Chakwas. I'm fairly certain there's nothing in the AI core either, so I won't hurt to check, I guess.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Where was she going? Why was she here? Why did she not look me in the face?
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks.
Alright, we'll do that the next time we go to the Citadel. I don't think there's anything in here for us to even look at. I should have talked with, Edie when she was here. Reassigned powers, don't need to do that. Reassigned power bonuses, don't need to do that. Let's go talk with Liara. Do we have any upgrades for from the Shadow Broker terminal? I don't think we do. I think we used them all already. We might have one.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Trying to get people into the council? Do you have any upgrades? We do not have any upgrades. Okay, so that's pointless. Hello, Liara.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
Flatterer.
I try.
I'll see you soon, Shepard.
Why are all these awkward moments happening during awkward moments? Alright, well, let's see what are on our broker terminal now. What is this? Okay.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Holy crap, I have not talked with Liara at all.
Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again.
Or I have, okay. Alright. Thank you, Glyph. Alright, that seems to be everyone on the bottom 3 floors. And in my room. So that only leaves Joker and EDI and Trainer. We're actually going to talk with Trainer because, well, we haven't really talked with her that much. And because I screwed something up. So, oh, apparently she's not talking either. But, there should have been someone that appeared in this game that did not appear in this game because I screwed up. Remember, I've been constantly like whenever I went to the holding area on the Citadel, I constantly was looking for someone, and I kept on saying, "Oh, that person's not here yet. That person's not here yet." And now I've reached the point where it's too late, and I can't see that person anymore. But it's already too late because that person never appeared. Yeoman Chambers from Mass Effect 2. You can actually find her in Mass Effect 3 if you talked with her enough. I thought I did because I got her first name, but apparently you needed to have her visit you, and at that same time, you know, it was like not that kind of visit, just like a friendly visit. She'd actually offer, if you did it right, to feed your fish while you were gone. So that's how you get your fish fed in Mass Effect 2 instead of you having to do it all the time. Kelly would do it whenever you were away. And if that happened, then in Mass Effect 3, you could actually find her. She'd be hiding out in the holding area because Cerberus would be after her, just like everyone else that left Cerberus. And you'd have the ability to warn her, tell her that she needs to change how she looks, her identity, so that just in case, like, you know, Cerberus attacked the Citadel, just in case that happened, she would be safe and they wouldn't go after her. If you did not warn her, Cerberus would have found her during that thing if you got her onto the Citadel, and she would be killed. if you did warn her, she'd dye her hair, look different, she'd change her identity, she'd thank you, and then she'd also, if you had fish, she'd give it back to you so you can still carry on those fish. Which is actually another important thing, because there's another type of fish on Ilium in Mass Effect 2 that if you buy it, have Kelly carry it over, and then you keep it alive throughout your Mass Effect 3 playlist, will give you a bonus from Glyph. And I think if you continuously do that, you might be able to get continuous bonuses, but I don't understand how you'd be able to get another Mass Effect 2 save over from that, unless you just use the same save. But Traynor here, I think she has some intel for us as well if we talk with her, so we'll be talking with her after we talk with Joker and EDI. So yeah, I screwed up. Kelly is not in Mass Effect 3 because I didn't talk with her enough.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan. So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kick their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review. Commander?
Okay, you're done. EDI, how about you?
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, EDI?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Are you and Ashley okay? The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well.
Good.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright, that's... Oh, I almost said everyone. I forgot about Traynor again. So let's go talk with Traynor, see what she's up to. She's gonna be so surprised. She's probably like, oh, I didn't expect this.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums.
It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Alright, there we go. We now learned a little bit more about Specialist Trainer, and a little bit more about ourselves. But I think that about does it for this episode. Oh, no. We have a message from Captain Anderson.
Commander.
Or Admiral Anderson. Still have Captain on the brain. Despite the fact he hasn't been a captain since Mass Effect 1, he was Counselor Anderson last game, and he's Admiral Anderson in this game. Let's see what he has to say. Also, we could probably take a quick look at our... No, we took a quick look at our war assets. Except it's blinking, so we must have gotten something new. What did we get new? Oh, we just got this upgraded, didn't we? How'd we get this upgraded? Oh, it upgraded the morale from our interview that we had. Is that it? No, that can't be it. There's something still here. Rogue fighter pilots. Oh, that's what, they're Cortez's friends. Alright, Anderson, what do you have to say?
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Alright, sounds like Earth is still hanging on, which is a good thing. There's the Crucible. Halfway done already? That's what Hackett said last episode. That seemed very quick. How long has it been since we left? Months? A couple months?
Commander Shepard.
This is something that was developed by the Protheans for years. It's already been like maybe 2-3 months, and we're already halfway done. Take that. Humans are the best? Alright, whatever. Okay, so that about wraps it up for this episode. Talked with everyone on board. And we got a little bit more information, got some extra boost from some places, and we got some little morale boost too. So, on the next episode of Mass Effect 3, we are going to be heading off to the Perseus Vale to go talk with the Quarian admirals and see if they can help us with our war effort. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.